Hi, I'm Mara Hoover. I'm an Executive Vice President with a company called 5 Rings Financial, and I am so excited to be working with CJ and Do. These women are amazing, and I'm just thrilled that I can be a part of the Abundance teleseminar class. I've got 2 weeks that I get to spend with you, and we're going to be talking about all sorts of different subjects around the mindset of money. I haven't always been in the financial services industry. Just 8 years ago, I watched my dad lose everything in the construction industry. You see, we were a $7 million company. Things were rolling and it was amazing. We were managing about 40 different projects, and all of a sudden in 2008, everything came to a screeching halt. And it really was a shock to me to see how fast things can change. And I was able to adapt, but it was really hard just to kind of see what was going on with my dad and his life. He lost about half of his wealth. He had planned to retire in just 2 months and had planned to travel around the world, and things really changed for him. And that sent me on a journey for myself, really figuring out not only how could I be financially free, but how could I be free in every area of my life. I wanted to know that I was really seeking my mission, making a difference in the world. And so that's really what I started to look for. And I was lucky enough to find a company that really specializes in supporting women around understanding their finances. See, the financial services industry was built about 100 years ago by men for men. And that's great. Men still need financial planners. But at the end of the day, women do business differently. We really want to know that we are in community, we're being supported, we have people that understand us, that we have someone we're working with that we can trust and like. And so that's really what I found with this company that's shifted things and why I've been on board with what they're doing. So right now we run events called Wine, Women, and Wealth all over the country, and our goal is just to start a positive conversation about money. So when I was approached by CJ and Do to have this conversation via teleseminar, I thought it was a great way for me to reach out to more women. So one of the things that we're going to cover is really understanding your past money mindset. And this can sort of be a weird thing to think about, but oftentimes our attitudes and everything we think about money is actually determined at a pretty early stage in life. Maybe you heard your parents say, "Oh, we can't afford that," or "Hey, we're broke," or maybe money doesn't grow on trees. I mean, you can think of all of these different things that sort of follow us around culturally, and it starts to impact us. And if you were to go and talk to a man about his relationship with money, he would kind of look at you cross-eyed and say, "I don't know, it's green, it's made out of paper, and I spend it when I need something." But women, they really do have a relationship with money. They wrap a lot of emotion into it. They want to know that they're going to be safe. They have different fears than men do. And so this conversation and really understanding your money mindset is a key way for you to break through that fear and move on through your life so that you can have and enjoy the vibrancy that comes with being a woman who's on purpose and really dealing with her mission. So think about that before you come and join me on the teleseminar. What is your money story? Were there things that your parents maybe said to you in the past? Or maybe it was even an ex-husband or a current husband that maybe you guys don't see eye to eye exactly about money. And maybe you've been told, well, money is for men and not for women. Well, I'm here to tell you that women make great financial planners, but they also make great investors because we think about things a little bit differently. So I want to give you one tip that you can take away today until you join me on the teleseminar. And that is, think about what you say to yourself when you're out shopping. Have you ever seen something and you look at it and you say, "Boy, I would love to have that, but I just can't afford it"? It can get a little bit frustrating, right? What you've done when you say something like that and you phrase things that way is you've actually given your power over to the thing. And the thing now is too expensive for you to afford. So just shift the way that you say that. Say something like, "I could afford it, but I'm choosing to spend my money on something else." Whether that's a pair of shoes or a house, you're the one that has to be in control. You're the one that's making those decisions about how your money is spent. And if you've decided that something else in your future is more important than making that purchase now, that puts you in control. So that's one of the tips that I can give you. We're going to go through quite a bit more during the 2-week teleseminar. I hope you join us. I'm so excited to be partnered with CJ and Do, and I look forward to meeting all of you on the call. Thanks.